So 3, 7, 8, 7. There we go. I had the manual open in the background just to do that. You know. No, Grey Wool, I cannot change the 555. It always has to be 555. And it's not 6969. This is actual copy protection here. So putting down silly numbers will not work on it. Sorry to disappoint you, Grey Wool. I hope the sound is okay. Because to me it's a bit quiet. Well, not always. You cannot always love copyright protection because you know, especially in the early days when some people, as myself, didn't have any manuals, and if there was some kind of a copy protection on the disc, I wouldn't be able to play the game at all because I didn't have a manual or anything like that. So yeah, no love for copy protections. None whatsoever. Eve, baby, you greet your woman with love in your voice. You're finally home. I've been worried sick about you. Who are you? Asks the voluptuous woman in the magnificent red sports car. And why are you mowing my lawn? Why, Eve, don't you remember me? It's me. Larry Laugher. We made it a hot tub in the Lost Wages, in your luxury penthouse apartment, in the land of lounge lizards, just before my big finale, wink wink, at the end of the game, remember? Vaguely, she says. So why are you here? Why, I just kinda assume that the two people are as deeply in love as we are, the natural thing to do to move together and move in, you creep. You got exactly 5 minutes to get everything out of my house and out of my life. Harsh. Brutus. That dog looks rather familiar. Yeah, it does. I think we saw it in the first game. Definitely. I'll be back here in 5 minutes, and you won't. Damn harsh. Yeah, definitely the same dog. Gee, Larry, looks like things are just the way they used to be. You thought your life was complete. You had gone through a lot with a beautiful woman, with a beautiful car, and a beautiful home. But instead, you're out on the streets again. And that text is going way too fast. What will you do? Meanwhile, on the beautiful tropical island paradise on Nantucket Island, located somewhere in the South Pacific, a formerly strange weather phenomenon occurs once again. The island's native tribe has grown accustomed to these recent occurrences of dense fog, even though it appears and dissipates quite rapidly. Yeah, I know the chuckle goes after the first Larry. I know I got it wrong. What the natives don't know, however, is that the fog is just a smokescreen to cover the activities of the evil force so sinister, so sly, so slick, that the mere mention of his name brings fear to the heart of the staunchest man. No Nuki. Yeah, I think it is none tonight. Yeah, that's how you pronounce the name of the island. Inside his volcanic mountain fortress, the Dirty Doctor is deciding the most disgusting of his dastardly deeds. Nice alliteration there. So there's the evil doctor. Where is that woman? Why is she so slow? Shouts Dr. No Nuki. She should be here by now. Sir, crackles the radio. Shipment incoming.
Aha! Here she is. That's more like it. Calling LA. Calling LA.
Yes, sir.
Is everything in place for the transfer?
Everything, she snaps back. He smiles a broad smile.
Excellent, LA. Keep me informed. And remember, no mistakes.
Why did I give that kind of a voice for the evil doctor? That's gonna hurt my throat if he talks a lot. And he seems like the guy who talks a lot. Evidently the bad doctor is planning something to do with Los Angeles and some sort of transfer. What could it be?
Fan me, he shouts, and now! Now feed me grapes, and keep him coming.
He says with a sinister smile. He likes to smile a lot. At least he's happy. That's good. Happiness is good in life. Even if you are evil. Gosh, Larry, let's hope you never end up on the bad side of this character. I wonder why they showed us that to us. I know it has to be something. Oh, it's called In Several Wrong Places. I thought the game was called In All the Wrong Places. So that was the beginning of the game. Or at least the intro to the game. So let's go and look. Hey, what's this? Eve left a dollar bill stuffed in this old pair of pants. Well, let's get the dollar. Okay. You really considered the morality of this move, but after all she hasn't done for you, you decide it's probably the least she can do. I'm a hoser now. Yay. It's kind of funny that it has the rank system in this though too. I don't even know what it does. You carefully search the garage and find nothing but junk, which is of no use to you. You search carefully if I find nothing in this part of the garage. Okay. How about we look around in here? You were so sure this would be the location of your future happy life with Eve. But some things are not meant not to be. Eve lives at the corner of Ascot Place and Ball Road. Ascot Place and Ball Road. There's gotta be a joke somewhere there. Grey wool. Never mind. Never mind. You will not stop making that same joke every time there's something like that. You always make that same joke, and you will not stop making those jokes. I know. So it would be stupid of me to even try to make you stop them. I will not just read them aloud, because they're that stupid. I'm evil like that. Okay, let's see. I think it was this way. Definitely this way. I do remember something of this game, but I do have a walkthrough. Just to guide me a little bit if I need guidance. Of course, I have you guys too to help me out if you do know this game. Hey, isn't that Disneyland? Nah, not in an LO game. Yeah, definitely not in an LO game. I don't even know what that is supposed to be. You're outside the famous LA landmark Ye Old Ethnomusicology Shop. Okay. You are familiar with them from their many advertisement on late night cable television. Does this town have specialized stores or what? It's Los Angeles, of course it does. All your memories shout out, don't do it. Yeah, this game is not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. And I don't really mean that the game is bad. I just mean it's difficult. I wonder if the green, when the light is green, that's when you die. Nope. It's gonna be a lot of walking here right at the beginning, so entertain yourselves by chatting or something. KROD originates many of your favorite television shows, including the Big Lucky Life Lottery. Is that someone famous? I don't know. It looks like a nerd. Could be anybody of the Sierra Entertainment Group. Hey there, Sin Lao. Glad to see you here on time this time. No, you didn't miss anything, Sin Lao. Don't listen to Grey Wool. He just doesn't like this game. Apparently. This looks exactly like the Dark Alley in Leisure with Larry and the Land of Lounge Lizards. Where's your friend? He wasn't my friend, game. He was a crook who tried to kill me. And actually did. And then we got the Easter egg. There's nothing interesting about that fence. Unless you find the nut hole interesting. Well, let's look in hole. You bend over and peer through the nut hole in the fence. On the other side, you see people playing Police Quest. Ah, you wish you were one of them? No. No, I'm not wishing that at all, because I hate Police Quest games. They're good games, but I'm bad at them. And rank is Nerd. Nerd is really low on the list of ranks, huh? Only in Southern California would you find a convenience store without a door. Gosh, you think. I wonder if they're open. It's open 24 hours, it says there. Larry, you're stupid. Okay. There is sound still loud, but it's just very silent, and mostly the game is. Yeah, this game really doesn't have that much sound in it. Especially, you know. Text adventure quick time events. Yeah, Sierra was very precise with those. These kind of parser games having quick time events. Which was, and still is, a pain in the ass. This Quick Mart has many items for sale. A clerk lounges sleepily behind the counter and near a lottery ticket machine. There is a soda dispenser near the front window. There are two machines here. A Loco Bucko lottery ticket machine and soda dispenser. A lottery machine. You too can be rich and famous. Play the Lucky Life lottery game. Loco Bucko tickets available here. I wonder how much is it for the, thing. Hey there, JJ. So I got $1 bill. This is all the money you have in the world. Just $1. $1. Well, let's go and buy ourselves a ticket. You never know. We might get lucky. Here's my last $1, you say, handing it to the cute clerk. How about selling me one of those Loco Bucko lottery tickets? Okay, partner, says the clerk. Here you go. Just stick this here ticket in the machine on the end of the counter. Good luck, she concludes. Have a nice day. She seemed to have it because she said that partner, so she has a southern accent. Or a Texan. Alabama. Louisiana. You insert the paper ticket into the Loco Bucko machine. Please enter your 6 numbers between 100 and 999 now. 100 and 999. We can just put any number we want. At least that is as much as I know. It doesn't really matter. You haven't missed anything. Grumpy Monkey. It says between 100 and 999. I cannot put 69. It would be an obvious joke, but I can't put it there. Read the text. I read it out loud to you now 3 times. Jeez. Okay, you guys are giving me a lot of numbers, so let me pick the appropriate one. So let's see. 420. There's 368. 169. 969. 069 won't work, and wow. 333. And last pick, I'll do it blind. This, that, and that. Yeah, 621. That'll do. Processing. Eep, 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 eep. I think it's still processing. Out pops your Loco Bucko lottery ticket. You take it and wonder, will I be a winner? I'm a hoser! Again. I guess every time you get points, you get a different rank name. Randomly. This may easily be your chance to fame and fortune, but probably not. Okay. Let's get out of here and go back. We gotta go to the studio to get the ticket to. Holzer is Canadian. Huh, didn't know that. You wonder what part of Los Angeles you are in now. I wonder. I really wonder. It could be anything. Alright. The television studio lobby is lavishly decorated in the latest trend. The receptionist sits in the center of the room. There are doors in every wall. Decorated in the latest trend. Latest trend is gray? Fascinating. Look, receptionist. No, not receptionist. Huh. She could look better. You find dull women sexy. I think he finds any women sexy. Called it. Okay. She looks like a dude. Dude looks like a lady, man. Him. Okay, let's give the ticket to receptionist. Say, you ask the receptionist, is this lottery ticket any good? No, I misplaced my glasses. As best as I can remember, this week's lucky lottery Locabuco numbers are 567, 539, 947, 913, 518, and 748. What 6 numbers do you have? What were the numbers again? I should have remembered those names. Darn it. Crap. Piss. I should have written those numbers down. Yeah, did anybody catch those numbers? I needed to write those numbers down. Crap. Kieran is on it. We got somebody on it. Somebody's on the way. Saying loud, there is no sound in the game. The only thing you can hear is my voice. It's a very silent game, at least for now. There will be sound. There is sound. But just not any game sound. That doesn't even make any sense when I'm talking here. But I think you get it. You know, there is no sound in the game. It's just... there's none. I really should have tried to remember those numbers. I don't even remember my own numbers. Yeah, I do have to remember them. They're random, always random, Keith, and we should have written down what we got. There we go. Well, that's too bad, she replies. I'm sorry, but you cannot get on the big TV show unless you have all 6 lucky numbers. Why don't you try again when you're a winner? Great. I still have the ticket, so let's give ticket to a girl. Give it a girl. Is it any good? Somebody write those down on the chat now. All those numbers. Put them in the chat now. Thank you, Keaton. You are a lifesaver. Okay. 310. 988. 893. 868. 493. And 398. There we go. Why, that's correct! You are a lucky guy. The last Lucky Life lottery show of the season is being taped right now. I'll know the wanted reactor that you're here. I'm sure you'll be called immediately. I'll lock the door into the green room so you can wait there. I noticed that in some points my voice was going a little Daffy Duck there. Oh, by the way, don't get nervous just because you're on live television and being watched by millions of people. She chuckles softly under her breath. You know, a soft chuckle. You wonder what the reception is called this a green room when there's no green in it at all. Yeah, still, you know, latest decorations. There are 2 television monitors, a bench, some art posters, a lovely modern painting, and 3 doors. Go here, blah blah blah. What about the posters? That Skirvin guy sure can draw horses. There's not even a horse in those posters. Okay, let's go sit on the bench. I'm a novice now. Damn, I got a lot of points. Let's save the game here. Lottery.